I used to work as a dating and relationship coach for nearly a decade and had thousands of conversations with businessmen who were unhappy with their love life. Many of these men felt responsible for their marriage falling apart. Now here's 3 ways in which driven men often destroy their love life. First, they turn every fight into a debate. These guys think that relationships work like business meetings. So when their wife gets upset, they try to prove she's wrong with facts and logic. But relationships aren't about winning arguments, and most arguments aren't about logical details anyways. They're about the ways in which we connect or disconnect from each other. So when you always focus on being right instead of understanding her feelings, she'll feel like you don't care about her. Number 2, they share their problems with everyone except their wife. These men will talk about their deepest worries with coworkers, friends, or even strangers online, but at home, only small talk. Many of my clients thought that this was a way in which they were protecting their marriage, but it actually did the opposite, because your wife wants to be the person you trust with your real thoughts and fears. And a big part of making a relationship work is learning to be vulnerable with each other, especially when it's difficult. And finally, number 3 is that they thought that their wife's happiness was their job. Many men believe that happy wife, happy life means that they need to constantly provide gifts, trips, and accommodate to their wife's requests just to keep them happy. But very often this will turn love into a bit of a performance, where they will feel like a failure every time that their wife was upset. The irony here is that successful men rarely know that the skills that help them dominate the marketplace are not the ones that will help them have a beautiful home. Because a loving home doesn't ask for domination, it wants devotion. It needs devotion from a man. And devotion is never the result of logic, careful negotiations, avoiding vulnerability, or people pleasing. Devotion is what happens when we're willing to stand naked in all that we feel without judgment and let the other in. Yet this requires for men to lower their guards, and that's a tall order for most businessmen.